It's hard for me to say I'm sorry, I just can't let you go. We've been memes and midnight dreams and common thread, a rodeo. From shaky cams to live stream jams, we laughed until we cried. So how'd we go from LOL forever to fine? I'll say goodbye. We built a vibe in pixels, yeah, a patchwork kinda home, where typos turned to punchlines and no one laughed alone. You say it's time to log off, pack it up, move on. But wait, your seat's still warm, your theme song's still on. Don't go, slow your roll, hear the rhythm in your chest. No shade thrown, no stones, known, this place still knows you best. Don't go, hit pause, not exit, stay a minute more. Drop anchor in the chaos, we've got laughter to restore. No need to take offense where none was ever given. Stay the course, we're all just trying to make a little living. Don't go, so don't vanish in the scroll. We're better when you're in it, yeah, you're part of this whole. After all the bits and glitches, the filters and the flops, you taught us how to dance through every algorithm drop. Now you're drafting up a farewell like it's carved in stone. But darling, this ain't Shakespeare, no need for a monologue tone. Social media's a circus with a megaphone and fog. 244 character, that's barely a thought log. Context gets compressed till it's thinner than a thread. Then boom, misread, misfed, and suddenly we dread. No need to take umbrage, no need for a disguise. We can trade the hot takes for a little compromise. Don't go, hit pause, not exit, stay a minute more. Send a note, a real one, we can open up the door. No need for safe spaces when we're safe in how we listen. We can turn the volume down and still keep the music. Listen, don't go, don't fold, don't pack up your control. We're better when you're in it, yeah, you're part of this whole. No dramatic exit music, no confetti for the leave. No need to post a curtain call like this is me, I grieve. Just pull up a chair, grab a snack, stay weird, stay bright. We'll debug the drama, keep the good and code it right. We've got room for messy, for the oops and my bad, for the spicy little takes that don't have to end mad. You're not just a username drifting out in the blue. You're the laugh in the lag and we're not done with you. Don't go, hit pause, not exit. Hear the crowd in your name. We're a patchwork of the imperfect, that's the heart of the game. No need to take offense where none was ever given. We're all just learning out loud, figuring out this living. Don't go, stay close, let the moment take its toll. We're better when you're in it, yeah, you're part of this whole. So don't go just yet, let the thread breathe, no regrets. Stay a while, enjoy the show. We're still better with you here, you know.
Good evening, folks. Welcome back. It's Chris live in Central Pennsylvania. It's Wednesday evening, April 6, 2026. Just 9 days to tax day for folks here in America. Is the 15th. What day of the week is that? That's during the week. Yeah, so it's just 7 days, actually. Yeah, 7 days. It's the 8th. Wow, 7 days a week from now. Taxes have to be in. Well, it's a little too much chest there. I'm showing off there. Sorry about that. Let me button that up. Don't want to do that. There you go. Broken Arrow, there's a difference between subscribers and members. Members are paying members. That's why I've never had a members only. keep it open to people. All right. How y'all doing? I'll say hello to everybody can see in the chat tonight. AB, Shawnee Gross. What's going on, Shawnee? Expats. Adi Dirksen. Rolinda, welcome to you. Broken Arrow. Emerald City Refugee. How's it going? Mad Max is here. Alan Gill. Welcome, Alan. Antoinette. Alex is in Ohio. Arctic. And so also got the Second Chance USA. Loretta. Karen. Utopi's here. What else we got here? Yvette Daniels, if one wants to miss Colonel, he's my go-to number one. Well, that's very kind of you, Yvette. Thank you so much for that. I give newbies 30-day free membership, then we pay. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. I did find out today that through the boot camp that YouTube offers that I've signed up for, they invited me to it, and they accepted my application. Today was the first session. Didn't catch all of it, but I caught the end of it. And apparently I can give out 10 free memberships every month. I didn't know that. It would have been nice to know that. I could give 10 memberships out. I'm going to look at how I approach that going forward. Yeah. You hit your head. My goodness, Sean, a concussion. Ouch. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. Hope you're doing okay. Anyway, so welcome. You're probably wondering what the title of the stream was. Hey, Pastor Dan, how's it going? Double D, what's going on? Neff, what's up? Zeus Motion. So you're probably wondering what the title of the stream was. I'm a little melancholy tonight. I'm a little frustrated by threats and by people's comments. It's just it's a bit much. It's I'm human, and at some point it becomes too much. We're not machines. I did watch the Terminator, Evil Dawn or whatever it is. Recently, it reminded me that we're human. We're not machines. We don't work for Skynet or Legion, which replaced Skynet in the alternate version of the universe. And a couple things hit me particularly hard today. I was threatened once again by that crazy ass guy who lives in the Netherlands part of the year and the garden route. He falsely claims that he's making progress getting me declared persona non grata from South Africa. He claims he's doing that. Well, there's a small problem with that. This man is stalking me. He's harassing me. He's making threats. He's committing crimes in the Netherlands and in South Africa, the things he's doing. And if he thinks that will continue to go scot-free, he's got another thing coming. And I know you're watching right now. You can take your hand off your penis. And, I know you're excited when you see me. It really gets you excited, stealing my content, trying to threaten my livelihood, my income. Dude, you can't hurt me. I broke no laws. I'm broken nothing. If you don't like what I have to say about Joe Biden, that's too bad for you. They piss off, footsack, hit the road. So that's kind of, Skynet would be a nice break, Arctic, from what's going on in the world. That's the first thing. The second thing is that someone wrote to me and their feelings were injured. They said it on my live stream, was it today or yesterday? Might have been today, when I was turning the phone because the picture wouldn't line up properly, and then so I didn't watch the whole thing. They said that I made them look like an ass and embarrassed them. I don't know how. I refuted something you said. That doesn't make you look like an ass. And then wrote me this incredibly long email detailing me about how I was wrong about the things I said. Why didn't you just write me an email and tell me you disagree with what I say and tell me where I got it wrong? So the person wrote to me, and the stuff they sent me is largely factual and accurate. The problem is that it's not as simple as that when you're explaining things. And this was all about the cap. Someone said something about the cap, and they said, the cap. And I said, the cap doesn't matter. They ignore that habitually. And that's true. That's true. He said, no, it's not true. I said, no, it is. I don't know where you get your information. Tell me where you get your information. So it is true. And then he wrote me a long email telling me what they did, like the 168,000 Afghans. They brought them under humanitarian purposes. Yes, they did. And they brought 602,000 Venezuelans here under temporary protected status, and Haitians, including the one who pummeled a Bangladeshi woman to death, murdering her with a hammer at a convenience store a few days ago. Temporary protected status, humanitarian basis. These are simple wave of the magic wand to avoid the refugee cap, which is what my point has been all along. You don't have to worry about the cap. If Trump wants you to come here, then he'll find a way for you to come here. Humanitarian basis, temporary protected status. Rather than explain all that, I simply told people, don't worry about the cap. It's not an issue. But apparently that person was offended. There's no black screen. You need to reload YouTube. Just reload it. There's no black screen. I'm on camera. That person was offended. They claim that they're one of my greatest fans. Okay. So you're one of my greatest fans, and they said that, what did he say exactly? Let me read what he said here, because it's very disheartening to hear what some of the stuff people write. So let me find this. It was before that. Where's it at here? Come on, where's it at? I said farewell. Where's this thing at? I know it's here. Okay. Oh, I can't find it. I just had it earlier. Oh, here it is. Yeah, here it is. So the gentleman says that I mistook him for a troll. No, you overreacted to something I said. He was just saying the cap was never broken. But we have our hopes up when you start angrily saying that I don't know what I'm talking about. Angrily. You have no idea what angrily. Saying my name insulted me for something I read online. It's a simple comment, but I think you thought I was trolling or something because, wow, I think the trolls have pushed your button so much that you now disrespect and hate random viewers who have watched all your content for the last 2 years. Anyway, you said I don't know what I'm talking about and made out to be an idiot in your stream, which I used to watch religiously for the last 2 years. So here's the info that I based on my insignificant comment. According to this, you are incorrect in saying the refugee cap was never broken. He said, typed it incorrectly. It's covered below. Anyway, the trolls successfully corrupted your soul now that you interact with your greatest fans with such animosity. The trolls have won. Have a blessed life. Farewell. I mean, this is the kind of stuff I get all the time. This is the stuff I get all the time. Anyway, very long response. He could have just wrote me the response instead of, that. I mean, it's comical that this person claims they watched my channel for 2 years, and the first time they interact with me is to tell me they're leaving. And they're upset because I disagree with them. Are people's feelings that fragile that when I disagree with you, you feel like you're being treated like an idiot? Wow. Yeah, thank you, Shawnee. People need to remember context. Use full sentences. Tone is different in text and character limits. Has anyone tried to read a moving chat with a delay of hundreds of people? Yeah, in the blinding sunlight with reading glasses, sitting down, freezing my ass off because the cold air was blowing up my back. I don't know what to say about this sort of thing. If the gentleman's feelings are hurt by that, and he claims to have been watching my content for 2 years, seriously? His behavior is trolling, whether he realizes or not, and it's insulting. Also, an email, I went through and read my emails. Somebody wrote something I told people to, when you complain to ORR, have a valid complaint, okay? If they're not there to answer your questions, they're there to answer your concerns where you feel you've not gotten service. A gentleman wrote a complaint. I was CC'd on it, so clearly he watched the video because he followed the instructions. But his message completely ignored what I said. He's asking trivial questions. So I said, why are you bothering ORR with this question? I thought you said you watched my videos. To which he got all bent out of shape. Well, thank you for no help. You didn't have to be sarcastic. Dude, you want sarcasm? I'll give you sarcasm. I'll give you sarcasm. No, you're lucky it was just that calm. You're wasting their time. They have more important issues to do than answering simple questions like you have about what benefits and entitlements are. I don't have time to watch all your videos. I'm busy too. No, you're not. No, you're not. You've got time to watch my videos. Simply go back to the beginning and watch the videos that talk about entitlements and benefits. It's all spelled out very clearly. Now, some of them no longer exist because the laws have changed since I made them over a year ago. I don't expect anyone to read all my videos or watch them all. If you want a baseline understanding what the program is supposed to offer, go back and watch the playlist from the very beginning. How many times have we said that? And so that kind of pissed me off. But then at the same time, I received several emails from people who've arrived in America and thanked me. And you're very welcome. It's my pleasure. Between the threats, the stalking, and then the complaints that aren't valid complaints, it's becomes a bit much at times. I'm human too. I've had enough of some of this stuff. Iceman says, the fact that something like this makes you melancholic, upset, sad is proof that you care about these topics. Otherwise, it would have simply been water off a duck's back. Yeah, I mean, quite frankly, if a subscriber stops watching, big whoop. I mean, if 120,000 people stop watching, big whoop, because 120,000 people aren't watching. We have about 10,000 dedicated people who watch things. And I know because that's how many views we get on the prepared videos. And the live streams typically go up to 500 or more. So I know what size the audience is. But I mean, honestly, if you watch my program for 2 years and see the abuse that I've taken on this program from people and the theft of my content and the misuse and the misstatement, God bless it, this hair is really driving me nuts right here. This one here. Anyway, the abuse that I've taken and how I've dealt with it, the patience I've displayed for people, and then you respond in that way? Do you really watch my program? Your feelings are hurt? You're upset because I made you look like a fool? I didn't make you look like a fool. I didn't make you look like a fool. Arctic, what's not just you? What do you mean not just you? No, people have to do this. Like this idiot who's threatened me. I'll show you that email. Let me show you that from that moron. Start exposing him for who he is. Because the guy is a criminal. He's committing criminal acts. His menacing and his threatening and his stalking are all criminal acts. And the criminal acts in the Netherlands, where he apparently resides part of the year, and they're also criminal acts in South Africa. So he thinks he's so clever, he better just knock it off. Let me find where he's at here. Thinks he's funny. One day, somebody, not me, I have interest in this guy. One day he's going to say the wrong thing to the wrong person. I know he's watching right now. Okay? So here you go. Let me bring this over here and put it on the screen so you can see it. You can see his threat. So you can make him famous. And then I'll show you this. He threatens me with this. So here you go. All right, so gotta make it bigger so you can see it. So, this is what this guy's threatening me with again. I don't lose any sleep over this. Johan de Villiers. Our next email's to the War College. Not about this. This is just sick. But regarding your comments on President Biden whilst he was CIC, and our appeal to Home Affairs in South Africa about declaring your persona non grata is making progress. Info requested. So this is what he's telling me is sick.
Civilization and send Iran back to the Dark Ages. Can you guys, otherwise Trump is going to bomb them into the Stone Age. People like it, but the vast majority.
So he alters my content there and makes it appear to be something it's not. And I was saying what Trump said. I was reporting the news. And so he wants to threaten me and menace me with that. He's just a sad puppy. If you're wondering who this loser is, here you go. I'll show you who he is. He's the guy that has an issue with Steve Hofmeyer. Look how obsessed the guy is with me. This guy has got a mental health problem. Digital creator, more like digital moron. Look at this. Look at this. This guy has a sick, twisted obsession. He wants to have sex with me, obviously. And he's got Steve Hofmeyer down there. But look at all the pictures he's got of me. This guy is not healthy. He is a dangerous stalker, and someone needs to deal with this guy. Yep. Law enforcement needs to take a look at him. He steals content unrelated to the story and then turns it into something else and then spreads around like that. He's a criminal. His behavior is criminal. Yes, it's altered, Loretta. I know it's altered. He does it all the time. Hey, Orangutan Juice, what's up? It's me again. What's up, man? Appreciate all you do. You've been the only hope we have during dark time. Well, thank you for that. Hey, Erica Strauss, what's going on? Simple fact is, the overwhelming majority of us are here thanks to your navigation, so diligently navigating this program. Well, but Iceman, it's not just the program. You've been here around a long time. I've been doing this. It's not about the program. I'm just reporting on it. Yep. Goodness gracious. Yes, no, Yvette, that's the crap I deal with on a daily basis from sick, twisted, mentally deranged individuals. Yep. Etienne McCartney, what's going on there? Yeah, he's mentally unstable. Yep. That guy gives me the icky clear. Yeah, he is icky. 3 weeks in California, Lorraine. Well, how's it going? I hope you got some stuff. Social Security number, EAD, maybe a permanent place to stay. Someone today got an eviction notice a couple days ago. I'm trying to deal with this. That's another thing. I mean, people are leaving my stream because their feelings hurt. I mean, I don't have time for that. I'm dealing with Mustafa Katan. Yeah, because here's an eviction notice. This was given notice to pay rent or vacate April 4th. And it says, Austin, Texas. Unconditional demand to pay rent or vacate if you've defaulted under your lease within 3 days. If it's not filled in from the day notice, then you either pay or you will be thrown out on the street. This is what we're doing to a refugee. Signed, Christian Rodriguez at this location in Austin, Texas. This is a refugee who's going to be thrown out, whose rent wasn't paid by the agency. So, I mean, I'm dealing with real issues here, not pathetic little hate wankers who want to date me. Sorry, dude, I'm not on that side of the fence. I'm not interested. You should find a real life. First contact, it was on Monday. I said, well, I'm glad to hear it's gone smoothly for you, legally. That Johan is all over Facebook making leftist propaganda videos. He's just, well, I know he's an idiot, but he is the one who claims that he got Nas Bota not to do videos with me during the Rugby World Cup, and all evidence seems to indicate that the cowards at Supersport did listen to him and think he was actually someone real because they're morons. And Nas Bota said he couldn't do videos with me anymore, and it ruined my relationship with Nas for a year. And I'm sure he probably had an orgasm over that because he got to ruin my relationship with Nas. But, at the end of the day, the joke's on him because Nas and I are friends, and we've renewed that friendship. Have you lewd at incogni? What is lewd at incogni? What are you talking about? Sadly, the haters will always be around. If only they could use the energy for something beneficial. Indeed. Pollen got you, Max. Yeah, no. You need to get some Claritin or something like that. That'll keep you going. Yeah, lot better than you, it seems. I refuse to leave your channel. I got my tent ready. Okay. Erica's doing well. Erica Strauss, glad to hear that. Got my own vegan teacher. Who's my vegan teacher? Strong Boy's not worth the time to sue him. But like I said, he's attacked a number of people, but he's really just obsessed with me. One day, he's going to be walking down an alley and somebody's going to beat the living crap out of him. He's going to piss the wrong person off, and they're just going to beat him to a pulp. Yep, I mean, that's what happens to people like this. They misbehave, and back in the day, that's what would have happened. Someone would have taken him to the woodshed. I hope that doesn't happen to him, but I do hope that he wakes up one day and his dementia clears and he's fine. Yep. And by the way, the whole time that demented Joe Biden was president of the United States, I was a private citizen. I wasn't in the Army. So the Army doesn't give a crap what I said about Joe Biden as a citizen because it was my right, my prerogative to speak about him. He wasn't my commander-in-chief, no longer in the Army. Thank God I never served under that moron, that demented lunatic. Does that hurt your feelings, buddy? Yep. And by the way, I confused him in a couple of emails with somebody who's actually a good person on my channel. My apologies to that person. I did apologize previously because the message looked the same name. Well, I can't block him from subscribing. I can just block him from chatting. And he never chats because he's smart enough not to do that. He's here right now. He doesn't have a life. Mere thought, I mean, is part of material. It's me again. I sent you WhatsApp for your address where I could send a gift to. Monster Max, okay. Also got a casework orientation in the morning. Okay, Expats Pen, I sent you an email, not time sensitive baseball schedule, to see if I can take you to a game when you come to Cleveland. Well, that's kind of you, Alex. I appreciate that. I'll see when the Orioles are playing and see if I can't. Let me see when the Orioles are playing soon. Let me see. MLB, if they go to Cleveland. I can't even recognize the Orioles. The players have changed so much. I need to look at teams. See when they go to Cleveland. Baltimore. When do they go to Cleveland? Okay, schedule. Regular season schedule. Okay. All right, in April. Nope, they're not in Cleveland, unfortunately. Let's look at May. Wait, did I read that schedule wrong? I think I read the schedule wrong. At Guardians. That's Cleveland, right? When is this thing I'm going to? It's probably the same time. It's 24. Ooh, you know what? They're okay. That's this coming weekend. Oh, maybe I go to Ohio this weekend. All right. Huh. The Guardians is Cleveland, right? That's a Cleveland team now, right? That's the silly name for the Indians. They play Saturday and Sunday. Maybe a Sunday game. 1:40 on Sunday. Alex? Wow, I missed that. Okay, let me go back to chat and see if Alex is still there. Next week, yes. All right. Well, no promise, but let me see, because the next week I'm going to Virginia. So, Refugee USA is here doing late night trucking. Normally miss your broadcast because the time is during the day. Glad to catch you once again. Well, thank you, Wad3, unusual username. You are a trucker here in the USA and you're a refugee. Congratulations, you got your CDL. In the spreadsheets, my caseworker has private full breakdown. Exactly, Alan. Okay. Sleepy Joe. Yeah, okay. It's called free speech. Yep. Well, Strong Boy, it's not free speech if I was serving on active duty. If I was on active duty, I couldn't say those things. Couldn't say those things. But yeah, I can say what I want. I mean, trust me, the things I want to say about Barack Obama, never said while I was serving uniform. Never. Tomorrow morning, I've got a couple things going on. Got a filmmaker that wants to come to America and speak to refugees. And so the colored couple out there in Sioux Falls, he wants to meet them. They agreed that would be fine. I think they agreed. Have to go back and check. And then he wants to meet some other unusual circumstances. We're trying to do all up in that area. So in the Iowa, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin area, trying to get as many refugees as possible, make his trip worthwhile, get a sense of what's going on. So 16 to 19, Alex. Yeah. Let me see if I can't work that. When can I meet you and speak what changed? Botman. Okay, Botman, we're talking about Erie, right? That's another reason. So I go to Cleveland to come to Erie. When can you meet me? Well, I might wind up being in Erie on Monday next week. Fort Worth Dock. Oh, Fort Worth Stockyards is pretty cool. It is authentic. It's a touristy thing, but I'm off to bed like a good boy working tomorrow. Have a good stream. Thank you, Orangutan Juice. Totsines having all. Where's everybody going? Now CBB's leaving. You never leave. You're always up late. You can't please everyone, Colonel. The world's full of haters. Behavior like that looks demonic. He comes across like a lost soul. Oh no, he's not the only one that got me down. Just the whole thing. The dude telling me I insulted him. I mean, honestly, come on. But he had a valid point. I mean, his point is that the cap has never been busted. Well, that's true in the sense of the cap. But the reality is that they violate that, brought all these people over here by giving them other status and basically making them refugees. So again, you know, people need to calm down, okay? Just joined her at Iowa meetup. I'm open to that. Well, yeah, but that's going to be down the road, May or June, if we get it to happen. Email a while ago, probably missed it because it doesn't line up with my name here. Could I WhatsApp? Yes, you can WhatsApp me, please, Iceman. Nee, probeer nog. Maar dus mogelijk is een pay stubs mogelijk. Okay. Yankton, South Dakota. Maybe we could also be an interview. Wow, Yankton. Never been there. Sir, the Aura people phoned me to check up on me and asked a lot of questions, and I gave them what they wanted to hear. All right, Boltman. Good. So that's good to hear. So for those who don't know, Botman, I'm going to explain, okay? Without giving too many details away. Can I? I mean, I'm not going to give your name away like that. Can I explain to them? Can I explain to them what's going on? Okay. CJ will keep an ear out on the dates. Okay, CJ. Cap has never been so low, hence why it's never been busted. Currently, you're right on the cap. It's just an indicator, not set in stone. Okay, so Botman, let me pull this up and find this really quickly here. Date modified. Okay. Okay, where the hell's it at? That's not the one. Oh, I can't find where it's at now. Maybe it was in my sent messages. Let me look there. I'll explain it in a minute myself if I have to. Let me see. Okay. Anyway, so all right. Well, I don't see it there. I can't find what I'm looking for. I know why. Because it's on my laptop. I'm trying to. So, yeah. Let me see. It should have been here though. Okay. All right. Oh, here it is. Erie, Pennsylvania. Okay. All right. So I said, greetings to whoever sent me the email. This came from ORR. I'm in Las Vegas. Later this morning, I'll meet with about 30 South African refugees. I'm still waiting for the information requested. I'll send after I receive the data. In the meantime, here's a case I mentioned Director Salazar last week. This is on the 29th of March. I sent it. The young man asked me not to intervene, and his situation appears to become dire. Now he's asking for intervention as his request to the agency fell on deaf ears. Please see the attachments. I sent them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 photographs and your letter. And this is what I wrote to them so that people know, okay? So, I gave your case number, your address, your telephone number, the agency dealing with it. I said, gentleman, blank, single, no link case has arrived in Erie on February 4th. He's experienced atrocious treatment based on his comments to me and photos he shared with me. I have not visited him in Erie. However, other refugees who have gone there report similar problems, and at least one case out-migrated to escape their treatment. Some of the most serious concerns. By the 10th of March 2026, they informed him that they had spent $2,450 on his behalf, just 5 weeks after he arrived. That's virtually impossible. The only direct cash assistance they gave him was $100 every 2 weeks. When they informed him that his money was exhausted, he had still not received his Social Security number or his EAD. They only took him for a Social Security appointment on March 16th. He had arrived 5 weeks prior. He claims his rent is $850, internet $70, mobile telephone $37, a bus pass is $58. On 28 February, days after he moved into unsuitable housing where they placed him, see attached photos, he received a waiver to shut off a water shutoff notice with a cutoff date of 30 March. The property is in arrears of $737.12 for water. My water bill in Pennsylvania for myself is $200 every quarter. This agency appears to have done little to no investigating the property where they placed him. He did not use that water. It is not his debt. The power company is cutting off his electricity. Given he's lived there less than 2 months, this can only once again be a consequence of a previous tenant. He has resorted to selling plasma to survive. This is not a good look for the United States. The agency informed him that they would place a single female refugee into his lodging. She chose to live in another refugee family's basement. He claims the drug dealers in the neighborhood are menacing. I would have contacted the agency previously, as I've done in multiple cases. However, he feared retribution from the agency and requested I not do so. Now he is desperate and asking for intervention. So, Botman, that is what I sent on your behalf on the 29th of March, Sunday the 29th of March. So I'm on Sunday in Las Vegas when other people are gambling and going to shows and hooking up with hookers and drinking alcohol and enjoying big sumptuous meals. My concern was for Botman in Erie. And my concern remains. Unfortunately, Botman, the place I'm trying to find if you come down this way, never answers their phone, and they're only open until 4:30, and they don't open until Tuesday. So I'll have to try to get back tomorrow at a reasonable hour to run by there and see if they have any vacancies. So, yeah. I've not been to Spartanburg, South Carolina. There's a BMW plant there. The latest numbers released, there's 116 in Oklahoma. Okay. Just inquired about potential cars available on the internet and told the guy I don't have a job yet. He said, don't worry, we'll work it out for you. 0% down, low interest. Okay. Okay. Or people phone me. Okay, so Botman, that's his situation. I don't know if it's improved. Now, what's frustrating to me is that this agency left him there with $100 for food every 2 weeks, which is not enough. Put him in a place with a broken door, with no locks, with glass and stains all over the place, with scum on top of the fan, which haven't been cleaned in years. You can't lock the bathroom door, the door frame, it won't shut properly, and they put him there. They also didn't provide any basic information like the agency does. The African Community Center in Las Vegas provides a list of food banks for refugees from the moment they arrive. They didn't provide him any food bank refugees. So as soon as I heard about his situation, I went on Google. I looked for food banks based on his address, which he gave to me. I found one within walking distance of him. I called them to confirm that they would offer food for him. They said they would. And he went there, collected food. They gave him plenty of food. Otherwise, the poor guy wouldn't have had any food. I mean, this is just unbelievable. Botman says, thank you, sir. I really appreciate what you've done for me. You're such a great person. Be safe, sir. Please don't let some jerk stop you from helping people like yourself. Well, Botman, we're not done helping you. We need to make sure that you're off to a good start here, so that you can get your CDL and get out there and drive. Looks like some dealers are helping with that, but they load interest rates heavy. Yeah, you got to be careful of that. Watch those interest rates because they'll hit you hard. It's like, and sometimes you see like the ads on television. Relinda, thank you for your membership, 13 months. You see the ads on television for, 0% financing for 72 months for well-qualified buyers. That'd be me. with a high credit score. Most people don't have a high credit score, so you won't get that 0%, but you'll get something closer to it. Yep. No, it's not a good look for the America, not just the agency. This shouldn't be happening. But ORR has been in contact with you, Botman. They're talking to you, correct? That's good. If you still want to out-migrate, I'll still try to make an effort to get you down this way. I've made that offer to nobody else. Again, I don't want FEMA tents in my front yard. All right? But I know there's work down here. I know it's a good area to live in. I know it's safe. There's lots of activities to do. Also, a nearby town has apartments that'll be walking distance from a place where I can get you a job immediately. Won't be well paying. It'll only be $12 to $14 an hour, but it'll be enough to get you started. And you can look for a job and get your CDL while you're doing that. So I can do that. I can't do that for everybody, but I can do that for Botman if we can make it work out. Okay? An SAX package range for 40 tickets Saturday for refugees in Virginia. Oh, great. That's great, Matt Max. So we'll see some of them there on Saturday. Cool. That's cool. No job yet, but it was very tempting. Thank God for food banks. There must be jobs in Vegas. America is good with that assistance. Well, here's the good news. For those who missed it, I interviewed Ingrid yesterday morning. We talked. She didn't have a job yet. She's been there for 6 weeks. Later in the day, she sent me a text. She got a job, and it's a union job, and it pays really well. It pays 10 times what I made when I started working in America in the workforce. Botman has become a member. Oh, that was a gift. I was going to say, you should be buying a membership. Rulinda gave the membership. Thank you for that. Wow. Wad's got one. Botman, Jan Hendrik, Fundamava, Phantom of the Paradise, and Bedongs. Bedongs. Wouldn't that be funny one time if you know, Johan Sloot de Villiers got a membership randomly? I can no more live here. Sorry, I'm exhausted. Okay, all right. Well, Botman, then you want to get out. So let's try to work on that, make that happen. Okay. All right. Okay. And if you're down here, I can keep an eye on you. Monster Max says everything for me to do. It's not just refugees, guys. I do this for South Africans. I do this for people. I've done it my entire life. I've always helped people. I haven't always had resources to help people with money and that sort of thing, but I've always given of my time to help others. Yep. Union job is when you have a union that has a contract and then they advocate on your behalf. I don't like unions, but union jobs pay well. The automotive industry, most people work there, have union jobs. They got a minimum salary, which is well above minimum wage. They get benefits well out of scope with other people. So Ingrid has landed in the salad. She's landed in the salad. She's got a great job. Oh, not just that, but Werner Stoltz from the Stoltz family, he's got a job down in South Carolina. Also, the gentleman I interviewed off camera in Las Vegas, whose rent wasn't paid, and then they made a mistake. They paid his rent. He's got a job. So I'm like a good luck charm. Everybody I keep talking to and interviewing keeps getting jobs. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, yeah. Well, apparently I'm not a good human being according to Johan Sloot de Villiers, or also the gentleman who's angry because I made him look foolish. I disagree. I don't see him as looking foolish. Anyway, thinking the same thing before gifting membership. The Netherlands cat, don't get the membership. Yeah. Amazing heart. I'm sure you're very much appreciated. Well, I hope so. T-Publican, why? You're late to the stream, buddy. Look at the poll and answer the question, and then we'll know. Only 114 votes. Moved in with Botman to help save cost. I have taken him under my wing while he sorts things out. Well, Herman, you moved in with him, or he moved in with you? Because his place is atrocious. CJ says hundreds of jobs in Quad Cities if you're not fussy. Well, there's thousands of jobs all over the place, folks. You can find them everywhere. Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy. Monster Max. Yep. Yeah, he's a nasty individual. He's got problems. And I think he's got a crush. He wants to stalk me. Anyway, you moved in with him in that horrible place? Now, do I have to take care of you too, Herman? Now I'm worried about you. Good Lord. Now I'm worried about Herman Lowe too. Good Lord. That place is a cesspool. Yeah, well, it was several things today. And then, of course, the whole thing with Miss Baker on Friday night. And then Marceline Sapet, the woman who flooded my WhatsApp for months on end. And I politely listened to all her stuff. Arrange for interview soon. We're moving into an apartment Friday. Emil, okay. Well, Emil, let me look and see if I can find Emil. I don't recall seeing that. Okay. Oh, you just sent it to me on Monday. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, Emil, let me save that. So, the way I've got it. I keep typing refugee with a capital E. I don't know why I do that. All right, I've got it, Emil. Found it. Thank you. Okay, cool. Ah, Iceman. I would not have guessed that was your name. I got a message from Iceman, too. Lovely family you've got there. That's pretty cool. And I love the Stormers jersey, except it's got the hoops on it, so that's funny. Okay. All right, so it's not the last stream, but I'm asking a question whether it should be the last stream. Just asking for people's views. That's what I'm trying to get. When is your next available interview? I need some of that luck. Double D. Well, it's tough. I'm doing one on Friday. I got to find that. Where's that? What is that guy's name? Hang on. I got to find that real quick. Okay, it is. Hang on a second. Come on, WhatsApp. Don't do this. It's like there's too many messages in here. It's just got like a gigabyte of messages. And it locks up on me when I try to get something. Damn it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay. Let me see if I can't find this. Okay. Okay. All right, so Friday morning, 7:30 my time. That's going to be 1:30 South Africa time. I will be talking to a refugee. Now, I did not elicit this, so I don't want to be accused of trying to take advantage of refugees or trying to stir the pot. I did not ask to do this. A refugee aspirant contacted me asking if he could come on the program to talk about his perspective on what he believes is being abandoned for the people who were processed in October and November. I made it clear to him that I'm not comfortable doing that because I don't want to put you in jeopardy. I don't want to, but he's fine doing it. He asked to do it. Chris Wyatt can confirm. I think it's Chris Wyatt that I'm talking to, can confirm that this is a true story. So I think he's telling people he's going to go to the program. So on Friday morning, I will have a refugee aspirant on here that is very... I mean how you changed his name to Slept. What are you talking about, Karen? Huh? Did you say something else before, Karen? I didn't see anything from Karen before. All right, well, remember when I get there, maybe I'll worry about you when I see the place, okay? Trolls will be trolls, but only 5,000, that is, I think, so thankful for you saying, all you do is keep us informed, okay? Oh, gotcha. Oh, okay, Karen laughed about that, okay. Hey, Amazing Yacht Destination, what's going on? Oh, slept. I thought that was intentional. I thought he did intentional. So I'll have that person on Friday. On Saturday, assuming she gets back to me, let me see if she got back to me. I didn't see that in my email, but I get so many messages, so let me just go check. Okay, so hang on. I think what's the, okay, there you go. Okay. Nope, she hasn't responded. So I'm supposed to on Saturday have this lady on that dated Lee Harvey Oswald. So not something I normally do, but we'll set that up. So one Social Security question for me. Why are they asking me a Social Security question? Nearly 1 in 5 Americans receive Social Security payments that inject 1.5 trillion into the national economy. Are you one of them? No, I'm not. I'm not that old. Stop asking me these questions. I'm not old enough to receive Social Security. I can't even take the early payment Social Security. I'm not even that old. God bless it. Enough. Hey, second chance, $20. Thank you for the $20, man. Like the new warning. You like that? That was a gift from a refugee. This was from the Hoover Dam. And I think I told some people this. We were there, and the gift shop closed at 5. So we'd had the braai, and then we went there afterwards. And by the time we got, it's only for 40-minute drive. By the time we got there, it was after 4 and going towards 5. But we went into the gift shop first, so we wouldn't miss it. And I was looking for some other things, and I found them. I didn't see the signs. One of the refugees that was with me went and bought this sign, and they were carrying it around. I didn't see what it was, but when we finished, they gave it to me. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. My sense of humor may hurt your damn feelings. I love it. I bet they had other cool signs. It's a warning sign. This is actually how warning signs are made, and it's metal. I just wish I'd realized that these signs were in the store, because I probably would have bought some others for myself. But it was closed by the time we finished walking around, and I did that last week. So anyway, yeah. So thank you for the $20. Maybe some dye, huh? Maybe some dye. Iceman, what are you talking about? 2CTV have live chat going on his channel. It'll help your channel grow. What do you mean by that, Third Bean? I have live chat. We have live chat here. What are you talking about? Willem van der Mev, I'm stuck in Wednesday on the East Coast. Huh? Slow to slut, yeah. Oh, Bob, the bunny's here. Bugger off bunny got a friend. This was this is a gift from the same refugee who gave me the sign. Yep. From the poll. Oh, should we keep the chat going? Oh, gotcha. Oh, gotcha. I didn't understand. See, that's out of context. I'm not focused on the poll. I wrote that an hour ago. Oh, dye for my hair. I have to dye my hair. I just need to cut it short. See that? Look, it's dark under there. All dark under there. Also, I need to cut the beard off, and then I won't look old. Old, not old. No, that was from AARP, the American Association of Retired Persons. They are acting as if I'm old. Careful, 2CTV. Yeah, I don't watch it. Some people, but he's got a big crowd. Thank you, the Third Bean. Now I understand what the question was. I need a stupid people sign from a retirement village. Ants, how you doing, Ants? There's an OG. Ants been around a long time, man. Ants and I go way back, man. Ants came to my first meet and greet at what the heck's the name of that place? Tapas in Port Elizabeth. Yeah. Oh, you said slow as a slit. Gotcha. Hairman and Boltman can come to Buffalo. I don't think that's an upgrade, Antoinette. I don't think that's an upgrade. Church community in my area have been helped by so many individuals in Congress. Only got here on the 1st of April. Alan, it's going good then. Yeah, and Alan, you were worried. I think you're one of the people who's very worried. You're not the only one. Alan Coates, I think, was another one who was worried about coming over. I haven't seen Alan since the other night. He got pissed off about something too and left. I asked people to quit, going on about the sound, and I haven't seen him since. Okay. Seeing Munster. All right, so I'm caught up on that chat, I think. Small drink at a takeaway in South Africa is a large size in South Africa. Huh? I know it's dumb, but I thought I was in trouble with them, but it was just a follow-up, and the window is still broken. They ordered it, but don't know it will come. Why would you be in trouble with them? Again, see, this. Let me get this out of the way right now, okay? So someone wrote to me earlier, okay? And they had a complaint, and they're trying to out-migrate because they got a job offer in a different part of the country, but they don't have money to travel, and they need to travel, and they need to do it soon. So they CC me on a message they sent to the agency, and this is what I sent on their behalf, okay? Let me just read this to you. I'm not going to read who it is, but I'm going to read. Come on, where's the damn email at? Where are you hiding it? I must have closed it. Oh, no, there it is. That's not it. Okay, hang on a second. Oh, yeah, that is it. Okay. All right. Okay. Sent. Okay. Which one of these is it? I can't remember. Oh, that's to the idiot. Okay, that's not it. Okay. Okay. Blank. If you're cashing out, the agency must provide you with an itemized list of funds they may have expended on your behalf: rent, deposit, food, etc. They cannot hold you to the location or their agency and must surrender the remaining funds to you. The funds do not belong to the agency. They may only hold back the $450 of the $2,450 the U.S. government allocates per refugee if they choose to. I wonder if there is simply some sort of miscommunication. I'm giving the agency an opt-out here. The refugee agencies are there to help folks get off to a good start. I'm not certain why they would hold back your remaining cash, as it does not belong to them, and they get funding to cover their operating expenses. Perhaps there's some confusion. Being diplomatic. In any case, as per my conversation with Director of OR, Angie Salazar, OR is taking a very close look at complaints now as they seek to reform processes. If your agency cannot quickly sort this out for you, I recommend you file a complaint. I'm normally reluctant to recommend using a grievance process, but you have an opportunity that may slip away if action is not taken soon. The contact for OR, should you need to use it, is in the refugee program's grievances at acf.hhs.gov. So that's what I sent. Now that went to the agency, directly to the agents. And I gave them an out so they don't have to, act like they've, been, castigated by me. I soon will do super chats. YouTube won't let me do it. Yeah, okay. Sorry to hear that. I want it. Bob, where can I get one? In South Africa. You can get it from the funny store. What's that place called? What's that? There's a funny store in South Africa. They sell them. I can't think of the name of it. Erie is growing on me. Okay, if you like it, not for me. I want a t-shirt lightened by the Colonel. Okay. All right. Crazy Store, that's the one. That's the one. The Crazy Store sells these. You can get these at the Crazy Store, okay? You can get Bugger Off Bob at the Crazy Store, okay? That's Bugger Off Bob's new friend. There's both of them are back there. That's Bugger Off Roberta. Do I ever speak with Professor G? Yes, me again, I do. And we're supposed to start doing live streams, but the day he asked to do it, I was at the War College, and then the next week I was in Las Vegas, but he wasn't available anyway. And then this week I'm in the War College, and then next week I'm in the War College, so it's going to have to be after that in mid-April, well, late April. But yeah, he's available on Tuesday, so look forward. And also Lily. Lily and I haven't done a stream in a while, and we'll do one soon again too. I mentioned to her a few weeks ago, and she was okay with it. The Crazy Store. Yeah, he is an interesting person. Yeah, so he does speak highly of me, and I appreciate that. I really do appreciate it. Yep. Getting the takeouts, well, that's not good. You need to start cooking food at home. Okay. The Heart Mark by Heartkeys Point Dab has it too. Okay. I'm still looking for that fire baked pizza joint so far. You mean Chicago Pizza? That's a chain. They're not everywhere. There's only so many of them, but they make pretty good Chicago pizza. The Crazy Store. Yep. The Crazy Store. That's the place. I want to make t-shirts that say the Colonel's our hope dealer. That's a pretty good one. 2 Eries growing on me. What does that mean? Red John. 2 Eries. I don't understand that. Anyway, so by the way, the Iranians broke the ceasefire, and then they blamed the Americans. So the Americans broke the ceasefire. The Americans haven't broken the ceasefire. They can claim the Israelis have broken it, but the Israelis aren't under the thumb of the United States. They do what they want to do. And they attacked Lebanon, and they said it's not part of it. We have Five Guys, Whataburger, and all the others at least once. I had Whataburger. They're okay. Five Guys rocks. Somebody in the chat didn't like Five Guys, and I was like, what is wrong with you, man? I love Five Guys. That's like crack cocaine. It's like an addiction. It's just a pricey addiction. McDonald's hamburgers suck. Burger King hamburgers are okay. Wendy's hamburgers are decent. All of them have a different taste. Wendy's are juicy. Burger King is dry. McDonald's is like chewing on cardboard. Horribly made. They're equally crappy all over the world. They're hamburgers. And Five Guys is rocks. Whataburger is okay, but Five Guys rocks. I had Whataburger in Texas. Yeah. Five Guys meat is fresh. It's juicy. It's like crack cocaine. I never had crack cocaine, but I bet it's like Five Guys burgers. They're really good. Somebody said they didn't like it. I was surprised. They are greasy, but it's you can squeeze that grease out if you don't like it being juicy. All right, see you later on, Erica. I guess you're confident there'll be another live stream. Yep. Anyway, that's just a question I asked. That's why I put a question mark there. I didn't make a claim. Didn't say I'm going to make the last one. Wendy's chili. Wendy's chili is pretty. Yeah, you can still get Wendy's chili. Yep. I always get it with cheese on top. They charge extra for the cheese, which is pretty lame. Wendy's chili is pretty good. And sometimes I put the hot sauce in it, sometimes I don't. But Wendy's chili is pretty good. Wendy's food is pretty good, but you got to make sure it's a Wendy's that's clean. Some of them have fallen into disrepair because Wendy's wasn't making much money. But the one near me has been renovated recently. And the Arby's, too. The Arby's, I waited years for them. I quit going because it was so nasty. They finally renovated it. It's quite nice. Oh, Alan was the one who was not impressed. That was you, Alan. And Alan, you didn't quit watching my program? I didn't embarrass you by saying that what's wrong with you? Sorry, I couldn't resist that. Someone else was. I don't know what Culver's is, Monique. Where's that at? Chick-fil-A. I'm glad to see you like Chick-fil-A. It does nothing for me. People absolutely love it, like crack cocaine. But it's not my cup of tea. Chick-fil-A is not my cup of tea. Yep. Yeah, Wendy's. I tell you, when I was in college, Wendy's was the bomb. My second time in college in the late 80s, the Wendy's on Court Street in Athens, Ohio, about a block and a half from the main gate, the college gate for campus there on the college green, which I spent a lot of time at because Ellis Hall was up there where I did my history and language classes. Had Lindley for ROTC and then Bentley next to it for history, and then on the other side was Ellis where I had my German classes. So I spent a lot of time in the college green right there in the heart of campus. The engineering math guys were all over the place, but that's where I was at. Radio TV guys were over here. But anyway, the Wendy's up the street was a quick walk, and I would go there, and they used to have like all you can get for like $4, $3.99. Oh my gosh. They had a salad bar and a pasta bar, and I just stuffed my face every day, and I filled my boots at Wendy's. They stopped doing that after I left college, and it's a shame because it was amazing, but they probably couldn't afford to do it. It's too expensive. It cost them too much. Place you sign up for the app, the takeaways to give you a free burger and stuff, except Five Guys. Yeah, no, Five Guys, no. They're not going to give that away. Photo agency for her, also had to move room in hotel twice, had to mop floor because it gets full of water. Seen her place yet. Loretta, who are you talking to? You want to have some fun? Swipe your Southern Bank card when buying fast food before you eat, work out the exchange rate. Instantly change your mind on the taste of food. Where in the Midwest, Monique? I'm from the Midwest. I never heard of Culver's. From Ohio. That's the Midwest. I've never heard of Culver's. What is that? Somebody just marking or subscribe? Thank you for subscribing, Mark. Culver's is in Cleveland. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. It's not the channel to talk about FT question, but... Oh, no, Yvette Daniels, you can ask any refugee question. This is Night Owls. I'm not talking about news. You can ask whatever you want. Okay. I would as well if they gave me chips instead of fries. Keep those lives coming or we'll camp in your front yard to get our daily dose of live streams. I know that's not okay, but I have a unique question. Although I don't want to bombard you. You can email me or you can ask your question right now, Yvette. You can ask your question right now. I'm not going anywhere for the moment. We're thinking of ordering McDonald's through DoorDash. $1,100 for 4 meals. Wow. 1,100 rand for 4 meals. That's $50. Yeah, the McDonald's used to be you could eat a family for less than $20. Not anymore. It cost me almost $20 to eat McDonald's by myself. I used to get 3 or 4 hamburgers and McNuggets and a drink, and it's $20. We got advice from our Uber driver to try one place for a Philly cheesesteak, but warned us that you need to order 2 days in advance. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. What's up with all the applesauce available like everywhere? Does everyone know what you use it for? Desserts? No, applesauce comes with your dinner. It's not a dessert. It usually has like cinnamon sprinkled on top of it. It's a Midwestern thing. I'm surprised that Erie does it. I mean, in Midwest, we always have applesauce. Johnny Appleseed planted orchards all the way across Ohio and Indiana, and we have lots of apple orchards in Ohio as a consequence, particularly in the Northeast. And so applesauce is just something we have. Yep. I prefer it if it's cold. I prefer it's cold. It was a 2-part message. I missed the other part, Loretta. Sorry. If your feelings get hurt that easily on social media, maybe go listen to Feelings by Morris Albert first. Oh, baby, you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. You say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you. I love that song, man. You say he's just a friend. Oh, man. You got what I need, but you say it's friend. You say, oh, baby. Oh, that's great. But that's not who I was thinking of. That's the different artist. Bismarck. But that's... who else sings that song? That's not who I'm thinking of. Come on, who sings this? I can't think who it is. Anyway, make sure that's the right one. Come on.
Your mom's is. Yo.
On tour that kind of. She had long hair and a short miniskirt. I just got.
That's the one. But that's not the artist I'm thinking of. It's a great song. You say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. I love that song. Oh, my goodness. Compulsive half of Dr. Pepper and mocha frappuccino. 6. Oh, you better ease up, man. That's 280 calories per bottle. Okay, here's another one. Don't tell your boss you have flu. They think you have the shits. What? I'd have never heard of that. Burger King does maple bourbon burgers. Wow. Pay your net bill, then work from 12 to 8, and then repeat. Please continue making very helpful content. Bob, what are you talking about? I missed something you must have typed in there. Okay, so I'm waiting for Yvette's question here. Busy day tomorrow, plasma. I was selling plasma again? Oh, this is really irritating the hell out of me. Ugh. Did I get your song, Vanessa? How did you send it? Email or WhatsApp? I don't. Tell me again. Plasma place. Why are you guys getting some plasma? Good morning, DJ Raiden. Also fainted once a few weeks back, but didn't eat. You get $100, man. When I was in college, I sold plasma, and I think I got like $50 or $60 when everybody else was getting 20, because I have rare blood type. Via email. Okay. Oh, okay. So who did it come from? Utopi? Okay, that's when you tell me, did I get it? You got to tell me. You should say, Utopi, send it for me. Utopia, I don't know how to look for you on email. Vanessa Bloom. Awesome. There it is. Got it. April 5th. New songs.
I was born where the red dust settles. Grandma's stories on the kitchen floor. Names written in a language they don't teach in school anymore. I can hear them in the sugar cane calling me a traitor if I go. But there's a lock on every doorway and the key don't fit no more. Lord, I'm not giving up on my people. I'm just walking toward the light I see. I'm leaving what I know so my daughter can be free. If there's a road across that water, if there's a hand to guide my feet, land of the free, take my hand. But God, please walk with me.
That's pretty good. Look, Vanessa, you can't be competing with me. I'm the OG. You can't be competing with my music.
My baby girl crossed that ocean, packed her hope in a carry-on. Now she sends me little pictures of a life that's just begun. She says, Mama, there's a small apartment and a window facing west. I saved you half the sunlight if you
I mean, come on. First off, all these refugees come over here and make these channels compete. By the way, yesterday, oh my gosh, I'll finish something. Yesterday, so I finished my live stream yesterday, which I think the one is what the gentleman's feelings were heard about. I finished that live stream, and then I went to get something to eat, and I looked at my phone, and that Civil Air Patrol guy, Bota, whatever his name is, he was live. Lily was live. Ronaldo was live. There were like 9 different South Africa related things all on at the same time. Ronaldo had 71 people. Lily had 100 and some. Morne Bota, that's the guy's name. He had like 100 and some. I'm like, wow, 114. Look at all these people, man. And they're all fracturing the audience. Every people have different likes. I suppose they can watch people's videos afterwards. But I'm like, I'm glad I'm not on air now. There's like 6 or 7 people talking South Africa live right now that is drawing from the same audience. I was like, wow. So I'm glad that I wasn't online. Man, that's a lot of competition. I'm glad I picked the time I picked a long time ago.
Lord, I'm not giving up on my people. I'm just walking toward the light I see. I'm leaving what I know so my daughter can be free.
Oh.
If there's a road across that water, if there's a hand to guide my feet.
Okay, wait a second, Utopi. Okay, you're in California. I don't know where Vanessa Blossom's at. Your daughter's in Iowa, who's linked to you but didn't go to the same place. And Vanessa Blossom's making songs about your daughter. Okay. Either you're related to Vanessa Blossom or there's some strange stuff going on here. You try the Borgkind, awesome Afrikaans hard rock. All of them are talking cock, taking advice from toddlers. Who's that, Arctic? Ah. But is Utopi and Vanessa together? Don't answer that question. But inquiring minds want to know. Oh, you're not here yet, Vanessa. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Arctic. Okay, got it. Got it, Utopi. So you must not be together anymore. Now I'm getting a little too inquiry, too deep in the weeds there. I'm being too nosy now. Using a red pen here.
Voices of the past.
Hermanos, Johannes Erland.
My feet keep turning to the door. I have bled into this soil. I don't know my name.
It's a good song. It's well done, Vanessa.
So I lay my shame down at your altar. Take this fear from these tired hands.
I haven't heard from your daughter in Iowa, have I? Does she ever come on here? Arctic is funny. He's a laugh.
Lord,
He's a hoot.
I'm not giving up on my people. I'm just walking toward the light I see. I'm leaving what I know so my daughter can be free. If there's a road across that water, if there's a place I'm meant to be, land of the free, take my hand, then God please walk with me. Land of the free, take my hand, till my child can welcome me.
That's a really good song. Karen and your cats. They're always waking you up. That is a beautiful song. I like that one. And the other one we got there too. Yeah, no, I've got that. I've got that news. Hang on. I got all that. This is just comical. These people have the intelligence quotient of, I don't know. Yeah, anyway, so let's, here, I'll show you. I already had those queued up. He falls in love with South Africa as he presents credentials around Posa. Okay, and then wait till you see what the Times Live said. Okay. Said he has already fallen in love with the country just 2 months after arriving. As Ramaphosa lays down the rules for his stay. Spare me. He was demarched for openly criticizing the country. Not really. He didn't openly criticize the country. That's utter nonsense. By the way, the Constitutional Court will deliver a verdict or judgment on Pala Pala within a month. Simon Majadubudu. Constitutional Court says it's in an advanced stage in preparing a long-awaited judgment in the Pala Pala matter. It relates to the 2020 burglary 6 years ago. EFF has criticized the lady, knowing that more than 48 days have passed since the hearing. Exactly. Okay. So I don't think they're going to tell us anything. They're not going to take any action. Yeah, so yeah, I saw the whole thing about him being in love with South Africa. Well, what's not to love about South Africa? There's nothing not to love about South Africa. It's an amazing country. Beautiful landscape. Fantastic peoples. Unfortunately, its political dispensation is rotten to the core. Speaks volumes in the same boat. Colonel add to his music. Well, that's up to Vanessa if I can add it into my mix of songs there. Did I just download? I think I did. Go back there. So that's that one. Into the free. Which one was that? I can't remember which one that was. Hang on a second. Let me look and see which one I downloaded. Promise. Oh, I did them both. Let's see. This is the other one, okay. Oh, here they said I could give him some airtime. Okay, so they already said I could give it airtime. Oh, it's competition. Everybody's trying to beat me.
Where the mountains drip silver.
Oh, I like this too.
Where the rivers write my name in the sand.
Cat ran.
Bare feet on the red road every Sunday.
Sorry, I'm listening. I'm reading Arctic's comment. Well, then why do you got me playing if it's sad?
Be proud of my people.
All right. Okay, yeah, you're bringing us down. We're trying to be upbeat here. We're trying to be upbeat here. So let's come back. We'll hit this one. This is the first version of what I did earlier.
Yeah. It's hard for me to say I'm sorry, I just can't let you go. We've been memes and midnight dreams and common thread rodeo. From shaky cams to live stream jams, we laughed until we cried. So how'd we go from LOL forever to fine? I'll say goodbye. We built a vibe in pixels, yeah, a patchwork kind of home, where typos turned to punchlines and no one laughed alone. You say it's time to log off, pack it up, move on. But wait, your seat's still warm, your theme song's still on. Don't go, slow your roll, hear the rhythm in your chest. No shake thrown, no stones known, this place still knows you best. Don't go, hit pause, not exit, stay a minute more. Drop anchor in the chaos, we got laughter. Part of this whole. After all the bits and glitches, the filters and the flops, you taught us how to dance through every algorithm drop. Now you're drafting up a farewell like it's carved in stone. But darling, this ain't Shakespeare, no need for a monologue tone. Woohoo! Social media's a circus with the megaphone and fog. 244 characters, that's barely a thought log. Context gets compressed till it's thinner than the thread. Then boom, misread, and suddenly we dread. No need to take umbrage, no need for a disguise. We can trade the hot takes for a little compromise. Don't go, hit pause, not exit, stay a minute more. Send a note, a real one, we can open up the door. No need for safe spaces when we're safe in how we listen. We can turn the volume down and still keep the music listen. Don't go, don't fall, don't pack up your control. We're better when you're in it, yeah, you're part of this.
Yeah, no, it's the final. Tux is in it.
Music, no confetti for the leave. No need to post a curtain call like this
Northwest is gonna win it though.
Just pull up a chair, grab a snack, stay weird,
Tux
stay
in for
bright.
surprise,
We'll debug
Chris
the
Wyatt.
drama, keep the good and code it right. We've got room for messy, for the oops and my bad, for the spicy little taste. we're not done with you. Don't go, hit pause, not exit. Hear the crowd in your name. We're a patchwork of the imperfect. That's the heart of the game. No need to take offense where none was ever given. We're all just learning out loud, figuring out this living. Don't go, stay close, let the moment take its toll. We're better when you're in it, yeah, you're part of this whole. So don't go just yet. Let the thread breathe, no regrets. Stay a while, enjoy the show. We're still better with you here, you know. You know.
Hit pause. That's the song. I made that earlier this evening. Everybody's leaving. What's going on? Yep, I think Northwest is going to win that. Tux is going to be surprised. We also want to interview from Cleveland, Jan Hendrik van dem Ebbe. Okay, sure. Can you send me an email? Put interview in the subject line. Or if you have me on WhatsApp, send me a WhatsApp. All right, 185 votes for the poll. That's representative sample. We've had 670 people here. Yeah, the Promise America. I'm going to turn that one off. That was a little depressing. Maybe we'll play it another time. $300 cat deposit, cat interview with lease offices, $40 a month. Yeah, no, places can charge you to have cats or dogs in your place. It sucks, but they do it. Shed a tear for my babies and I think of them. It's heavy on one's heart. I'm sorry about that, Utopi. Good morning, George. What's going on, man? How's business? How's things? I haven't chatted in a while. I miss South Africa, guys. I do. But Johan Sloot de Villiers is trying to get me persona non grata and keep me from entering the country with all his pull. He and his fictitious organization trying to keep me out of the country. Apparently, I hurt their feelings. Okay. All good. I'm glad to hear that. Yep, no. Apparently, so he's trying to get me PNG'd from South Africa. I've broken no laws in South Africa. None. Unlike that idiot Turkish dude who's committing all kinds of crimes in South Africa with hate speech and criminal injuria and defamation of character and threats to people. Is it true? I think that El Marie sent me a message today that somebody threatened President Trump. Was it Carl Niehaus? Let me see if I can find it from El Marie. She sent it to me earlier. What's MG? Oh, so... yeah, I just want to say something here really quickly, guys, okay? So I don't know if it's happenstance, but someone just sent me something telling me that their agency has started giving them an itemized breakdown of the assistance they're supposed to be getting. I've told you that they should be doing this, and then I found out from the director that they have to do this, and the word is out. The word is out. And also... I can say this is one thing that gave me encouragement tonight before I came on the program is that I went through a lot of emails where people have told me that ORR has interacted with them and their agency is finally addressing their needs. It's not a solution, but look, other people can take credit for it all they want. All I can say is it's strange how it all just started happening after my conversation recently with Angie Salazar, and also with me putting out the email and giving people format to use and telling them the way to do it. I have many of the comeback emails from the Office of Refugee Resettlement addressing refugees' questions, and also I've heard from many of the refugees who've got agencies. So it's not a perfect solution. There's only so many people working this, but apparently some things are moving for people, and it's long overdue. I have a message from Lily. Can I read this? Okay, she sent it to me a while ago. Lily Fun de Place sent me something. Oh, here's Monster Max. In the snow. In the snow. How you liking that snow, man? Oh, yeah. That's outside a hotel. I can tell that's a hotel. That can't be where you're living at. It's got to be a hotel. Well, that could be where you're living at. I'm sorry. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not a hotel. My mistake. Well, not much snow left. to run in the woods to get to the snow. I love these photos. Man, who took them? Don't they know how to get closer pictures? You look like you're half a mile away. Maybe they just wanted to show the snow more than they wanted to show you. You know, as well as I do, he was actually able to get you banned. He wouldn't email you about it. Exactly, Arctic. Exactly. You see me losing sleep, don't you? Check your emails sent. You like where Bazell chastised the NCA. Yeah, I have that. Somebody sent it to me. Let me see if this is it. Yeah, here it is.
There was nothing negative. It was on purpose to be done that way. So somebody took less than half of a sentence out of an hour-long, almost presentation, half of a sentence, and made a national crime out of it. Now, anyone who watched that would just laugh at the suggestion that I was saying something negative about your country. I have nothing but respect for your judiciary. That I should have nothing but respect for your judiciary. Legal binds can be wrong, and in this case, I believe it was wrong. And the majority, the overwhelming majority of the world would agree with me. It doesn't mean I don't respect the judiciary. In fact, it's very important to underscore this, that in all the conversations I've had with people around the country, that the one institution that is the most respected is the judicial system.
Yeah, Brent Bozell was the right guy. Well, I mean, if it wasn't me, Brent Bozell. Don't worry about emotional humans. Unfortunately, there'll always be some of them. Thank you for. You're welcome, Bosfark. How's it going? There's only one email Yvette to send me, and that's the one that's for this channel. If you send anywhere else, I probably won't see it. People send to my personal email, and I never see it. I get thousands of messages there every day. People send it to my Outlook email. I don't get that. That's only for PayPal. And by the way, let me take a look at that. See if anybody, because people were asking for PayPal the other day. Let's see if they follow through. See if I got anything in PayPal. I don't check it very often. Okay, log in. Come on. Okay. No. March 31st is the last time somebody put something in. It was the same guy. March 17th, 20th, and 31st. Yep. Okay. Anyway. So, yeah. So nothing's there. People were asking about it, but anyway, not the one use it. Have you got any idea when you'll be visiting Erie? Well, Herman Lowe, based on the offer from Alex in Ohio to take me to a ball game, the Orioles are playing this coming Sunday. I'll have to make a plan, which means I'll probably leave Friday night to go to Ohio on Saturday, and then see my sister, and then come up to Cleveland on Sunday. So there you have it. Going to be a whirlwind trip, though, and I'll go to Erie on the way back. Does that make sense? Not this weekend, next weekend. The 18th. That's right, the next weekend. Which gives me time to sort it all out. Yep. Tell my sister. Otherwise, I know my sister's going to be there. Had enough snow for a lifetime after this long winter. Not me, man. Bring the snow back. Today, I went out and chopped down my elephant grass. It's not really elephant grass. I call it elephant grass because it reminds me of Africa. From the corner of the house because the fresh stuff's coming up. You're supposed to do it in wintertime, but I wait till spring. Cut it all down, and then I put soil into my raspberry bed, but it's below freezing again tonight. Well, it's 40 now. It's supposed to be, so maybe it won't go below freezing, but it's supposed to go freezing tonight at midnight. I don't think it's going to get there. But I didn't plant my raspberries because we still got frost. But I put soil out. Then I put a bag of mushroom soil on top of it, which is like compost, good rich soil. And I'll put the raspberry plants out to complement the ones that are out there already. You still learn ENC is not CNN, use small words. Yeah. Okay, Colonel, don't worry. So around the 19th of April would be the guess here. So, 20th of April, sorry. Yeah, around the 20th. So I have War College for the 17th, but I can leave in the afternoon of the 17th and drive probably out to Pittsburgh that night and see the Ostoys again. And then Saturday, drive up and see my sister and maybe do a late afternoon thing with people in Columbus if there's any refugees there in Columbus. And then maybe stay overnight, drive up to Cleveland Sunday morning, and then go to the ball game, meet with refugees Sunday night, and then Monday drive to Erie. That sounds like a plan, right? Sounds like a plan. All right. Sounds like a plan. Cool beans. I've never watched a baseball game in Cleveland. Your English is not Sierra's forte. Airman's excited to see you. Bob Kamado says Cleveland. How far is that away from you, Colonel? How far is what? Cleveland? Cleveland is 6 hours from me, at least. Yeah, but that's not direct. So I will go to Pittsburgh, which is 3 to 4 hours. Then I'll go to Ohio, which is another 3 hours from there. Then I'll go to Newark, where my sister lives. Then I'll go to Columbus, and from there I'll go probably stay overnight in Columbus or somewhere near there, and then go up to Cleveland. And that's about everything's about 3 hours. That way I break it down. Erie coming back will be a 5-hour trip. Ugh. But I can avoid the turnpike because I can go by Penn State coming back and then come down. So yeah. But anyway, so it'll be busy. Yeah. So that'll be the plan. That sounds like a plan. Wanted to donate to your PayPal, but it comes up William Wyatt as a weird profile picture. It's not a weird profile picture. Hang on, I'll show you real quick here. So let me go PayPal. That's because my name is not Chris. It's just when I was born. And when you say the weird profile picture, you're talking about, okay, where's my account at? I'm trying to find my account here. Why does it not let me see my account? Why can't I see my account? Damn it. Where is my account picture at? It doesn't show me my picture. How do I see it? Where's my profile at? I mean, I'm trying to do that. Oh, there it is, settings. Okay, I'm trying to find it, so... Okay, yeah, so it is a picture of William the Conqueror, I believe it is. Yeah, is that what you're talking about? It's a black and white picture. It says William White. That is me. That is the correct one. Yep, that is the correct one. So what you're talking about is, I'll show you here in a second. Okay, this is what he's talking about. So this is the one, yeah. So, and that's good because we know if people are getting scammed by somebody, people try to create fake Chris Wyatt accounts. And as I've told you, my PayPal is not under Chris Wyatt. Okay, so here you go. So this is what he's asking about. So if you're trying to send it by PayPal, that's what you'll see. That's my royal heritage there. Oh, Columbus is much better than Cleveland. Hell yeah. Columbus is a real town. It's a happening place. All right. Does that help? Who was it said that? Utopia said they want to send me something today? Oh, yeah. There you go. Okay. So soon we can come visit you for some berry pie. What is berry pie? Not by much. No, Columbus is great. How many sisters do I have? That's rather personal. No. 2. 2 sisters. I have more brothers, but 2 sisters. Yep. Texas is too warm. All right, so I'm going to read to you what Lily wrote to me earlier, okay? All right, so she said, "Good evening, Colonel. I hope you're doing well. I saw your YouTube short. Even though I haven't been able to catch every live stream lately, your content continues to inspire and guide me as I build my new life here in the United States. You've helped me so much, even from afar, and I'm truly grateful. I can only imagine negative messages you get daily, and it bothers me how entitled and ungrateful some people are. You give so freely of your time, your knowledge, and experience to help others. It's not right that you have to deal with any kind of negativity. Please know how much your work means to me. I thank God every day for people like you who keep serving and lifting others up. You've become a true friend and a real inspiration in my life. Thank you for everything you do, Chris. Keep going. The good you're doing reaches farther than you know. With warm gratitude and friendship." That's from Lily. So, wow. Thank you, Lily. Yeah, he's the guy that stalked and harassed Steve Hofmeyer. That's correct. But Steve is famous and doesn't have to worry about it. I'm not famous, and this guy tries to harm me. He did harm me, or he claims to harm me during the World Cup. Pala, oh yeah, my Pala account. But the thing about the Pala account is you have to visit my game ranch in Wyoming and put it in the cushions. Nice and warm in Texas. We'll wait till July and August. Meerkat. Okay. Sunday the 19th. 1:40 start. Yeah, I saw that. So if I leave at like 8 o'clock in the morning, Columbus to Cleveland's like 3 hours. I think it is. Let's do maps real quick. Columbus, Ohio to Cleveland. Directions. I hate when it always puts a starting point. Okay. Cleveland. Okay. Search. 2 hours and 14 minutes, taking 71. So that's easy. I can leave in the morning at 8 or 9 o'clock. Yep. And then get there in plenty of time before the game. Yep. And then the game will be over 3 hours, 4:30. So we could do a Cleveland event after that. Yep. So I have to take 70 across. So NetBank blocks your super chats. PayPal account, but got the next screen asks for American bank account. That's weird because South Africans have PayPal. Huh. I have sent the email. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Lily is a bright stall. And she takes abuse too. People attack her. People say, don't trust her. I mean, why? Why? Well, she makes money off people. What? Because she finds jobs for them? That's her job. She's a recruiter. I don't understand that complaint. What is the problem? She makes money getting people jobs. That's what recruiters do. And the fact that she's doing for South Africans is, well, Alex, I don't speed. So I've been pulled over in 1987 by Ohio State Trooper twice. I don't speed since then. Yeah. I was just going to work. I wasn't even going that fast. My FMB did that as well, but all of a sudden could send super chats. That is weird, Vodka Model. Why I asked about how many sisters you have is because you said you have one in Arizona, and now you've mentioned you're going to your sister. No, my sister doesn't live near Cleveland. She lives near Columbus in Newark. Or as we say, Newark, in Newark, Ohio. At least I think that's about where she moved back to. So she used to live in Lancaster. Or as we say, Lancaster. Yep. Anyway, I have a sister who lives. That's my little sister. That's Jennifer. She's been on the show before. She's popped in as in the chat a few times, but I haven't seen her in months. Yeah, Jennifer. It's my youngest sister. I was practically a teenager when she was born. I used to change her diapers and raise her. She's a good kid. She had a hard life as a kid after I went in the Army, but she turned out all right. She doesn't Google home screen. There's no ads when you don't have paid YouTube subscription. Well, that keeps me from getting money. Thank you for that. A lot of us appreciate what you do, even if I'm not South Africa, but still a fellow South African. Yeah, well, out there in Thailand, man. How you doing? Jarzetta, good morning to you. How's it going? Okay, so... Okay, was I looking for an email from somebody about something? I don't recall. Let me look and see. Okay, so... Okay, someone asked me about Social Security. They were given Social Security numbers that say they're immigrant. That's not appropriate. You're not supposed to get something like that. I never heard of that before. So I gave them information on where to complain. Where the heck did my mail go? Did I close it again? Oh, here we go. Okay. For the interview. Okay, got it. Baseball schedule. Space Odyssey in 2010. Oh, thanks. Aha. So this person wrote to me and said that they got a problem with Social Security. I said, file a complaint with Social Security Administration. And they said, thank you. They confirmed today that their case was captured incorrectly. Oh, they have to start over. What the hell is that? So we're going to go back and get their damn thing again. Oh, jeez. Oh, anyway. All right, so. Okay, let me print that. Jan who's this? This is from someone else. Okay, let me close that. Okay, all right, I got you. Got the interview thing. Thank you for that. Okay. I'm going to print out so I keep track of it. Help in Colorado. Okay. No Social Security number. Oh, that's 3 weeks. No car. No job. Well, I probably wouldn't have one. No, moving to different states not going to help. Here's someone. Okay. Okay. I have to deal with that. What's this? What is this? Oh, somebody's complaining about wood stoves. People complain about everything, man. It's just human nature. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. Hey, Mark Dahl, what's going on? Okay, thank you for your honest, candid report. You're welcome, Hannes Kotsia, but not everybody likes it. Some people take offense. Yeah, I did see that. Is that you who sent it to me, Loretta? I knew somebody sent me that. I've got that here as well. Where's that puppy at? Cape Town Airport. That's not it. I know I saved that thing. Where the heck is it at? Maybe it's not there. It was where they put the steps. They ran the steps into the plane. Not there. Okay. There it is. Probe launched into air stairs. Yeah. Is this what you're talking about, Loretta? FlySAF Air, an airports company in South Africa, investigating the collision of an air stairs vehicle with FlySAF Air flight FA112, which caused a minor fuel leak. Well, I would not be comfortable flying in that plane after these people drove that damn thing in. How do you do that? How in the world do you do that? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. He tried to drive. Look at him. Did he try to drive under the wing? Who licenses this? Is this an ANC operation or a DA operation? Is it like, Nelson Mandela's funeral? Remember that? The guy didn't even know sign language. Nelson Mandela's funeral. One of the biggest names in the world, and this guy's out there faking it, getting paid to do fake. Is this someone that isn't qualified to drive a vehicle? Look at this. He tried to drive it under the wing. Seriously? What the hell? The ground handling incident occurred at 11:15 when the stairs made contact with the aircraft's right wing. Caused a minor fuel leak and a precautionary measure. Airport fire and rescue service activated. Firefighting foam was applied. You can see it. Looks like snow on the ground. No passengers were on board and no injuries were reported. The standby aircraft was arranged to operate scheduled service. The incident's being investigated according to standard aviation protocols. FlySAF Air is cooperating. Why does FlySAF Air cooperate? The plane was stationary and it looks like some idiot tried to drive the thing underneath. And that's just crazy. All right, let's check in on Artemis, folks. Let's check in on Artemis. So 7 hours. There's the moon. 7 hours. Or 7 days, 5 hours so far. It's traveling at 2,232 miles. Got a little slingshot from the moon, going faster now. It's 176,000 miles from Earth, but it's now already 106,000 miles from the moon. So it's getting closer. And we'll check the dashboard. That's not it. Here's the dashboard. All right. Here it's in kilometers. 291,000 kilometers from Earth, 173,000 from the moon. Moving at 1 kilometer per second. Dang. And there's a 1 second delay in the communications. They've checked out the heat shield. It's nominal. Okay. Entry targeting refinement underway. They did their MCC5 burn. That's complete. And you can see it here. Here's the Earth, the outbound path. They went around the moon, and now here they are on their way back. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Good stuff. Where is this at? There we go. All right, we got 30 votes. I'm going to close the poll, okay? End the poll. So only 7% of people want me to turn the chat off. See, that's very unpopular when I turn the chat off. Okay, and let's see. Well, if I have the chat turned off, I won't be distracted by it, and I can't hurt anybody's feelings, can I? Well, I suppose I can still hurt people's feelings by telling them things they don't like to hear. 75%. 3 out of 4 said keep it going. Okay, well, that's a poll I'll listen to. Okay? All right? That's a poll I'll listen to. All right. All right. YouTube's got some problems. I keep getting the same message about a video can't be monetized, but I've already cleaned it up, so. Works for a call today. They might have a position for me. Then we'll have to move down to Texas if I get to work there. Well, I mean, that's possible, but she's also getting people jobs around the country, so. Huh. Okay, what else we got here? Did you see? Okay, I saw that. Okay. 2 months away and got my police clearance today. Case complete. Again, Heinrich, you're one of those people that I guess needed one of those. Family in Bismarck, North Dakota. One couple since January. Both parents working. Extremely happy. One singleton since March. She's happy. They all feel blessed. Well, that's great to hear, Karen. Trippy, welcome to you. Someone was drunk driving. Yeah, at the airport. AXA drivers. Pofu's wife runs the show. Dolly and Pofu's wife. Oh, geez. Pat Schultz, good to see you again. Marina Bolton, welcome back. Sabotage is in their blood. Yep. Okay. From the metal, I appreciate your streams in the chat. Sometimes you get valuable info from the chat that you yourself did not think of. I phoned yesterday to ask them to resubmit my medicals. There's someone in the chat, something. Because mine has been in progress for almost 2 months. Hope it works. Okay. Why just go around the moon and not on it? Well, because they have to build the lander. They haven't got that part. They're building it now, and they have to test it. So this is a proof of concept. They had to, first off, they took off on a brand new rocket, the SLS, the Space Launch System, which has never been used before. So, I mean, they did it in test. They did it with the previous Artemis, but they've never had humans on it. So it's the first human launch one. So one step at a time. They'll be on the moon next time. If you can drive a truck with CDL with a tanker endorsement, there's a work shipping oil earnings up to $90,000 a year. There are places they'll see drivers. Okay, Jules. Chat is community. Yes, it is. And I engage my audience more than virtually any other content creator. And I bet I'm paying a price for it. I've hurt some people's feelings. So it's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want you to know, after all that we've been through, I will make it up to you. I promise to. And after all that's been said and done, Chicago. Love that song. Lily's Uma is coming. She's 90. Wow. Also keep getting YouTube messages that you just posted a new video, but it's from days ago. That is weird. Yeah, YouTube has got some problems right now. We saw it over the week, this past week. They've got problems. Yep. The song is real. Yeah, it is an emotional song. I love that song. Peter Cetera in Chicago. I love Chicago back in the day, man. They were great. After all that you've been through, I will make it up to you. I promise to. After all it's been said and done, you're still the one. Yeah, there's some great music in the 80s and 90s, man. Some great music, especially in the 80s. Yep. All right, guys. 168, 170 people here. Wow. Where'd you all come from? I looked away and suddenly more people were here. You see, I'm wearing my puffer vest. It was chilly in the house tonight. I can't get the air right because the temperature keeps dropping up. Now it's down to 39 degrees. That's your husband and your song. Okay, Jules. Wow, look at that. Trippy says we learn so much from this community. Yeah, we do. We all do. Look, as I've said many, many times, to me, life is about learning. Every day is a learning experience. You can learn something new every day. You don't have to, but you can learn something every day. It's fascinating. I looked up Barry Goldwater because it was unrelated about something a day or two ago, and I learned a few new things about Barry Goldwater that I never knew. Oh, there you go, Carolyn. Ebony and ivory live together in perfect harmony, side by side on my piano keyboard. Oh, Lord, why can't we? And then Paul McCartney, we all know that people are the same wherever you go. There is good and bad in everyone. We learn to live, we learn to love each other, do what we need to survive, together alive, ebony and that was, is that not the blind dude on the piano? Yeah, it was, what's his name? Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder and Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney and Stevie Wonder, Ebony and Ivory. Great song. Most people are on the road already early in the Rustenburg area due to the mines. Your son wants to dance to my terrible singing. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, side by side of my keyboard piano. Oh, Lord, why can't we? It's a great song. Stevie Wonder. He hasn't done anything in a long time. I wonder if he's just retired. Same when we arrived at the airport, missed the agent, like the call you got a while ago, so I tried to help her from this side. Okay, Loretta. Well, that's another thing. People forget about that. I've helped people trapped in airports. I really go out of my way to help people. So it really bums me out when people's feelings are hurt about something. It's unnecessary. Unnecessary to have your feelings hurt. Anyway. Good day, Werner Kurtzer. What's going on, man? Yeah, I wish we could play music. And it'd be so great if we could play, note for note, name that tune. I can name that tune in 3 notes. Really, that's impressive. I can't. It's always like a piano. Doom, doom, doom. And they named the tune. That was something else. That was with, what's her name? Kathy Lee Gifford. She was on there. She was Kathleen then. Live streams and shorts from you, sir, is what keeps me calm about the through after your program. I've learned a lot about other things here as well. Cool. Thank you very much. Stevie Wonder's dead? What? No. Is he really? No wonder he hasn't produced any music. No, he's not. He's 75. He's not dead. Pre-screening on Tuesday, and you're laughing about it. Why? He's not dead. He's 75, man. But man, when he was young, it was very different. But he's always been blind. There he is when he was very young. He's among the most celebrated, influential, and inspiring musicians of the past half century. He set new benchmarks in popularity and artistry through his career. The youngest to have a #1 album, the first to reach that summit with a live recording, the first American to have an album debut at #1, and the only one to receive a Grammy for Album of the Year for 3 consecutive releases. It's little wonder that he's been garlanded at the White House. His biggest hit is I Just Called to Say I Love You. I just called to say I love you. It was a great song. Yep. His first hit was Fingertips Part 2. Yep. Yep. Stephen Hardaway Judkins is born in Saginaw, Michigan, May 13, 1950. A premature baby is permanently blinded by an excess of oxygen while in hospital. Growing up, the youngster develops the prodigious talent for playing the drums, harmonica, and piano. Ron White of the Miracles brings Stevie to audition at Motown, signed in the summer of 1961. He was 11 years old. The prodigy is known professionally as Little Stevie Wonder. In March 62, records his first single, I Call It Pretty Music, but the old people call it the blues. Yep. 2 albums follow. He matures. Yeah, there he is. 66. Yeah, Superstition, that's another one of his. Throughout the 70s and 80s, his songs are recorded by dozens of artists, including B.B. King, Rufus, Aretha Franklin, Minnie Riperton, Ray Charles, George Benson, and Michael Jackson. He produces albums for Soretta, Jermaine Jackson, and he duets with Paul McCartney and another #1, 1982's Ebony and Ivory. Oh, yeah. Ebony and Ivory. Stevie Wonder. It's amazing, man. Got a friend request from a guy using Stevie Wonder's photo. Maybe so I love music. It could be, Karen. Went to a music quiz the other night at Lions. It was the most fun I had in ages. You can do it in 3 notes. I can't, Ant. I can't. He was already very old when I was young, says Broken Arrow. No, Don't Worry, Be Happy is, what's his name? Yeah, he's from Jamaica. He's alive. Don't worry, be happy. I hate that song. All right. All right. Okay, guys. 189. Look at the audience growing here. What's going on? We got 189 here for Night Owls. Is it the clickbait title? I'm desperate for views. Don't you know that? I'm speculating. I'm desperate for views. People kill me, man. They kill me. Everyone's welcome to an opinion. Doesn't make you right. Doesn't make you wrong either. Anyway. Jack Cookamore. Yeah, Broken Arrow. We're all just getting older, man. We're all just getting older. I mean, all these people, these actors, I know they're all dying off. Of course, they're a generation or 2 ahead of me. People are waking up in South Africa now. Colonel viewers are coming in. Yeah, that's what it is, Vodka Model. Okay, have you ever seen Stevie Wonder's? Oh, it's me again. I already saw that joke come up once. I'm too sexy for my cat. That's right, said Fred. Right, said Fred. I'm too sexy for my cat. Too sexy. I'm a model. You know what I mean? I see you on the catwalk. On the catwalk. Don't be. I didn't have too many viewers. What planet are you on, man? What planet? So now my April dance card is filling up. Now we've got an Ohio and a Erie, Pennsylvania trip coming up. Right said Fred is not Australian, is he? Broken Arrow says I'm not that old. How old? What did I reference? Hero Gangster Paradise? Wow. I didn't know that, Alan. Okay, wow. I'm too sexy for my cat. Yep, that was an interesting song. But I'd rather the other one-hit wonders. I've got some favorite one-hit wonders. This is one of my favorites. Bangkok, Oriental setting, and the city don't know what the city is getting. The creme de la creme of the chess world in a show with everything but Yul Brynner. Time flies, but doesn't seem a minute, since the Tyrolean spa had the chess boys in it. All change, don't you know, when you play at this level, there's no ordinary venue. It's Iceland or the Philippines or Hastings or this place. One night in Bangkok and the world's your oyster. The bars are temples, but the pearls ain't free. You'll find a god in every golden cloister. And if you're lucky, then the god's a she. That's a reference to Red Boys. I can feel an angel sliding up to me. One town's very like another. When your head's down over your pieces, brother. It's a drag, it's a bore, it's really such a pity. You're looking to the board, not looking at the city. What do you mean? You seen one crowded, polluted, stinking town. Tease, girls, warm, sweet. Somerset up in the Somerset Amalgam Suite. Get tied, you're talking to a tourist, whose every move is among the purest. I get my kicks above the waistline, sunshine. One night in Bangkok, it makes a hard man humble. Not much between despair and ecstasy. One night in Bangkok and the tough guys tumble. Can't be too careful with your company. I can feel the devil walking next to me. The music reference is antique to me. Did you listen? What? Oh, okay. Ban him. You're banned. I'm not happy about that. Well, the lyrics are here, man. I didn't remember all the lyrics. I'm reading them. What's that song? Well, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, but this is what I really like. This song, I love this song. Hopefully I won't get a copyright claim on this.
Vier woorde jy kry en verloor dit ek's lief vir jou.
All right, Ants, there's your challenge. I gave you more than 3 notes. Name that tune. Note for note. Name that tune. Put a bell inside the ball. He was shot in a small holding attack and died weeks later. He was amazed at me that he could do this despite being blind. Huh, what's that? All right, Ants. Come on, man. The girl that made the song, Briberuki. I do, yes. Oh, Big in Japan. Winter city side. Snowflakes all around the wind and in my head. I had no illusions that I'd ever catch a glimpse of summer's heat wave. You did what you did to me. Now the rest is history. Here's my comeback on the road again. Things will happen while they can. I wait here for my man tonight. It's easy when you're big in Japan. Big in Japan, all right. Big in Japan, hold me tight. Eastern Sea so blue. Yeah, Alphaville rocked. That was awesome. That band is awesome. So many great songs, that album. I love it. Okay. Say you, say me. Boy, that's old. Okay, you got it. Fyrvordet. Yep, Fyrvordet, but you misspelled it, Ants. That's because you're an Anglophone. Yeah, waar is jij nou? Waar is jij nou? Okay? Hey, Lou, what's going on, man? Good to see you there. Who's got resilience? What did I miss? Say you, say me. That's also Paul McCartney, isn't it? I haven't heard from Giselle in a while to check in on them. I'll do that right now. Giselle. Oh. Got a message from them in February I never heard. All right, cool beans. Do you have all this music? I do have a lot of it, yeah. In fact, I unfortunately, when I went to Liberia, no, I went to Botswana. I came back from Liberia. I bought a computer, and I bought this huge drive that fit in this bay for this HP, and it freaking failed him. I recorded all the songs in MP3, all my CDs, so I didn't take them to Africa. I recorded them all, but I made a backup copy, which was smart because the original failed. So I lost all the songs. The drive never worked properly. Say you, say me. Oh, Lionel Richie in the 80s was the bomb, man. He was awesome when he left his group. Yep. Simple Minds. Yeah, Simple Minds is good. Yeah. Have to get you a DJ 80s gig for us in the 80s when we all get to USA. Well, I used to be a DJ a long time ago. Yep. Alrighty. So, the 80s, Pink Floyd. I wasn't a big Pink Floyd fan, but I do love, Just Another Brick in the Wall. It was a good song. Yeah, Lionel Richie was just awesome, Say you, say me, say it forever. Yeah. But Taryn Lamb, man, I want to meet her. I want to meet her. Someone make that happen for me. When I'm in Cape Town next time, I want to meet her. Well, I won't be going to Cape Town anymore, according to Mr. Sloot. Yep. My ex did such a funny skit dance one night in Bangkok, got us all crying with laughter, including his parents. Reminded me of the revolving door Bangkok joke. Yeah. Yeah. No, a lot. Stevie Wonder's 75. He's kicking. Just woke me having my morning coffee. My favorite song was Place to Feel My Heart. Okay, Ninny, thanks for sharing that. Well, I like my Gisquierta jeans. Yeah, let me see if I can get the lyrics for that. I'm spelling it wrong. Let me go find Caroline van Jaarsveld. Typing it wrong. Karlin. Van Jaarsveld. Gisquierta jeans. Okay, I'm spelling it wrong because I'm doing it phonetically and it's spelled bizarre. Let me see if I can't find the lyrics for this. I love that song. That's already way old. She performed at Afrikaans Goed last year with that. Wasn't as good live. Studio's better. Maybe it's just the acoustic sound jeans. Lyrics, there we want. Okay. Yeah, I have a hard time with her lyrics. Ik roep naar jou. Oh, that's not hard. Roep omdat ik zoveel van jou hou. Ohne Navik was dit na zo snel. Zomerliefde in die storm. Wat het jou in mijn laat twijfel. In mijn Gisquierta jeans. Was je nog lief voor mij? Okay. Can't believe after all these years I just learned the artist's name of that song. Oh, Forever Young, Alfield. I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Say never. Yeah, let me look up that album. Alphaville. They had a lot of songs there. Forever Young album. Yeah, okay, so they had, Sounds Like a Melody, Forever Young, Jet Set, Big in Japan. It was a great album, man. Came out on September 27th, 1984. Yeah. And I love the synth pop. It was great. Okay. I know I'm going to get crucified. Only blessed bridges. I don't know that. Monkeys are barking and alarm early. Okay, Branch. Good Lord. Huh. Yep, 97%. Forever Young is a debut album, studio album by German synth pop band Alphaville. It was released by Warner Music Group. Yep. What a great album, man. So it had 4 hits. Big in Japan, Sounds Like a Melody. Forever Young, Sounds Like a Melody. Sounds Like a Melody was written and arranged in 2 days. Wow. That's crazy. The band had planned to release Forever Young as their second single to follow the success of Big in Japan. However, the studio execs requested the band to release an additional song between the 2 singles. Yep, so Sounds Like a Melody came out first. Wow. Actually, Big in Japan came out in January of 84, long before the album came out. Summer in Berlin refers to the East German uprising in 1953. Yep. Yep. The album fared well in parts of Europe, but it failed to make an impact in the UK or the US. The single Big in Japan made a surprise entry in the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 at number 66, where it stayed on the chart for several weeks. Although the track title, Forever Young, was released several times by a single as the band's label hoped to become a hit in the United States, it did not reach any higher than 65. Wow. On March 15th, 2019, that was remastered for the first time for its 35th anniversary. Wow. To Germany with Love, yeah. That's a good one, too. Wow. Alphaville Forever Young. As die Gordon Fall von Caroline von Jasfeld is one of my favorite songs. Okay. Well, I like her songs. She's an oddball, odd character, but, you know, so she's interesting. Caroline von Jasfeld. Yep. Mike is scared to jeans. I love that. Grant says, for all you do for South Africans. Thank you. Afrikaans getting better, Colonel. One of these days you'll not only understand it, but speak it quite well. Proud of you. Well, thank you, Herman Lowe. As jij mij terug wil. Yeah. Whoop. What is whoop? We all know who that is. Joe Black. Trans-Kuru, I don't know that. Okay. Take My Breath Away, and that's from the Top Gun, was just one of the all-time best songs ever. Rocket attacks in the Middle East. Well, that's not a surprise. The Iranians broke this ceasefire from the outset. They're evil bastards. Let's go to Fox News. Born in 84, says Neff. Stop. I was in the army in Germany in 84. Iran ceasefire strained as Hezbollah claims responsibility. Oh, that's Hezbollah. Okay. The Times News reported early Thursday morning, which it already is in Israel, that Hezbollah claimed responsibility for the launch of rockets attacking northern Israel. First attack against U.S. allies since Trump reached a 2-week ceasefire. Yeah. Trump slams a fake Iran plan posted by New York Times and CNN. President Trump criticized media outlets Wednesday for reporting what he said was incorrect information. The failing New York Times and fake news CNN each totally reported a fake 10-point plan on the Iran negotiations meant to discredit the people involved in the peace process. It was a hoax. Wow. Wow. White House fires back at George Clooney after actor accuses Trump of threatening a war crime. George Clooney blasted President Trump for his recent threat to unleash military force. On Wednesday, Clooney, 64, a longtime critic of Trump, slammed the threat while speaking on the Dialogues of Talent event in Italy. Some say Donald Trump is fine, but if anyone wants to end a civilization, that's a war crime. You can still support the conservative point of view, but there must be a line of decency. We must not cross it. The White House said the only person committing war crimes is Clooney for his awful movies and terrible acting ability. The only person committing war crimes is George Clooney for his awful movies and terrible acting ability. Oh. That's funny. That's funny. Metallica, 1.5 million was the largest concert. Wow, I didn't know that. Took my missus to restaurant security, got them to play Take My Breath Away, and I proposed. Wow, it's me again. That's wild. I was born on the border in Angola in 84. Okay, Alan. There's Alan Coates. How's it going, man? How you doing? Standard 8 in 84. My wife was a year old. Okay, stop, Charles. Stop. You guys are pissing me off now. All right. Okay. How's it going, Heidi Kruger? How you doing there? One of the actors I really liked was really talented back in the 60s and 70s. Hardy Kruger. He was in the Hatari movie with John Wayne. That was a great movie. You can never do that again. They ban people from chasing animals and capturing them like that. You can't do it anymore. But that was a great movie, Hatari. Red Buttons was in that. Yep. Red Buttons, John Wayne. Some of the female actors had sad. One of them committed suicide a few years later. It was kind of sad. Crimes Against Humanity by Clooney. Good morning, Joe. How's it going? All right, guys, I need to get done here because I can't do taxes tonight. There won't be time for that, but I've got to get up at 7 o'clock. Yes, you're correct. Broken Arrow. John Wayne has passed away. John Wayne is... You're correct. That reminds me of Friends. The Thanksgiving episode when Rachel cooks a shepherd's pie. She puts lady fingers inside the shepherd's pie. I thought it was strange too, but the English are just strange people. There's peas and carrots, lady fingers, and whipped cream. And the whole thing gets confusing. And Ross and Rachel's parents are there. It's Christine Pickles, I think, is the actress. And Phoebe goes, I love Jacques Cousteau. Christine Pickles says, that's a lot of information to take in. And she goes, no, you weren't supposed to put ladyfingers in shepherd's pie. It was awful. And Joey goes, what's not to like? Peas and carrots? Ladyfingers? Then she turns to Phoebe. She goes, Phoebe, I think Jacques Cousteau is dead. What a great episode. That was so funny. I'm going to wet myself. Gosh. Look at that show. Matthew Perry. Oh, what a sad outcome for him. The woman who sold him the drugs just got a 15 years prison sentence. Ketamine, Kathy or Kate or whatever she's called. But I love the episode where they're teaching, Ross is teaching him how to play poker. Approval letter after one of your processes. So happy. 4th of July. Well, Alec, congratulations. Thank you for the 140 Rand super chat. I didn't realize we get any super chats in the stream. I forgot about that. Thank God I don't wait for the super chats and live off of them because I forgot all about them. So they're teaching the girls how to play poker and they don't know how to play poker. And so you bluff, you lie. So when they're done, Ross like, we got to settle. And the girl's like, settle what? Chandler Bing, without missing a beat, goes, he said, we have to settle. Settle what? The Jamestown colony of Virginia. You see, the king has given us the land. Like when Joey puts on all of Chandler's clothes. I'm going to wear everything you've got. That is so not the same. Hey, look at me doing squats. I'm going commando. Get kind of hot in here. I'm going commando. Oh, dear God, those episodes. So funny. So funny. Oh, my goodness. Ross tries to bring Judaism into Christmas. The dreidel. Nobody wants to hear the story, Ross. Born in 85, the final countdown. That was the only song Europe had. It's the final countdown. Was planning to call tonight as well. Very excited about your upcoming visit. I guess we'll see you then for next live stream. No worries. Well, me, I have to go pee too, man. Oh, gosh. Friends. But it doesn't beat the Big Bang Theory. Best show ever, hands down. But, oh, gosh. Anyway, I got an interview with Biz News in the morning. And I've also got a teleconference with a guy who's a filmmaker from the UK that wants to talk to refugees. So if you're in the Midwest and you wouldn't mind appearing in his documentary, it's not a hit job. He sells the footage to news services and they use it or don't use it. So he's going to come over. He asked me to help set him up. I said, I'll do that. They offered to pay for me to travel out there. So we'll see how that goes, okay? Yeah, BTT wins hands down. What is BTT? Big Bang Theory, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's the best show ever. Yeah, love the laughter. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Settle. The Jamestown colony, Virginia. Still laughing about that one. And then like, I left mine on the counter. I put mine, nope, got that, ate it. Joey ate all of it. He ate all of the shepherd's pie. He loved it. But the show got stupid, these shows get stupid, this whole, Rachel suddenly with Joey, that was just dumb. And then, Phoebe, her sister, her brother's kid, it just got crazy. It's funny because the character Phoebe was on that other show, Mad About You. And then she winds up in Friends. And the opening episode, what's her name? Helen Hunt and her friend from Mad About You show up in the coffee shop. And Phoebe, it's the sister, So anyway, Party in Bolito, told beach party dress and drink a lot of tequila. If you don't get in, I don't drink tequila and lucky I have my costume. Oh, Amarillo, Imagine by John Lennon. That's a good song, yeah. You've been trying to... at Colonel Chris Wyatt. Huh? There it is. I just did it. There you go. So I just did it to myself, see? And it shows up there. Ursula. Yeah, Ursula. Thank you. Ursula was the one that was ignoring them. Yep. Anyway, Friends was a good show, but it was eclipsed by a wide margin by Big Bang Theory. All the shows today suck. Nothing good. The comedies, anyway. Nothing's funny. They took all the fun out of everything. Took all the fun out of everything. You can't say anything. All right, guys. Imagine all the people. Oh, yeah, I don't think you can do it on a phone. Yeah. Yep. Have you shown the newest subscribers a kid with the fucking code? Yeah, no, I haven't done that. Yeah, that's funny. Anyway, my friend Crispin met Jacques Cousteau when the shit was in Durban. He got to go on a sub. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yes, Broken Arrow, John Lennon is dead too. Hey, Broken Arrow, don't break it to anybody, but I think that Abraham Lincoln is dead as well. Just saying. I heard that Mandela passed away as well. Anyway, that's going to do it. We're done here, folks. Thanks. See you later. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for joining me tonight. Thanks for answering the survey, the poll. We really appreciate it. I've got a few things to do before I hit the rack, and hopefully everybody gets sorted out. Thank you all for your kind words and for being here tonight. I really do appreciate it. We'll catch you later, all right? So, bye-bye. And look, I mean, before I say bye-bye, if I say something, don't infer that I'm being mean to you or that I'm embarrassing you. I mean, if I'm embarrassing you, I'll make a point of it. For those of you who were present for last Friday's Night Owls, that lady was off her rocker, and she exposed herself. But, I mean, if she wants to come back and apologize, she's welcome to come back, okay? Same with Marceline. She's welcome to come back, too, if she wants, okay? But, you know, no reason to take personal offense. If I want to embarrass you, then I'll make sure I do it. But I just don't, as a general rule, embarrass people, all right? It's not productive. So don't accuse me of doing it if you've inferred incorrectly. That's your mistake, not mine. All right? Cheers. Bye-bye, everybody.